Tyshawn Jones is one of the most unique skaters that you probably have ever seen. The way he does tricks is it's like there's a rocket under his skateboard and it just like shoots him up in the air. But not only does he have like incredible pop, but the way that he lands tricks, it just looks so wild. And Tyshawn doesn't skate like anybody else. He just skates like Tyshawn. So today we're gonna be skating the Adidas Tyshawn Low. So I've heard a lot of good things about the Tyshawn mid, but personally I don't really vibe with like a mid or high top. I like regular low top. So when Tyshawn decided to put out a low top version of his shoe, I knew I had to get it. So since Tyshawn has super amazing pop and I have super unamazing pop, today's session we're gonna be focusing on using Tyshawn's shoes to do Tyshawn type tricks on my level, aka I want to do some tricks that I've never done before over my box and then over my rail, and try and work on getting up in the air and getting that pop like Tyshawn. And then at the end of the video I'm gonna let you know how the shoes feel and whether or not you should consider buying a pair. So first, if you like these videos and you want to see more, go ahead and like and subscribe. That way YouTube's algorithm will recommend more of my videos to you. If you want to see them all, just turn on the notifications. And then if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at the local Joe. Remember to make every single day a Friday. You can get gear, the link will be in the description, along with everything that I skate. If you want to see what I'm skating and get something similar, check out those links. Okay, so the goal for today is to do a couple tricks that I've never done before, Tyshawn type tricks. Basically, I want to do a few tricks over my rail, but they're all going to be building up towards doing a heel flip over the rail, which I've never done. And then I'm going to do some tricks over my box, and those are going to be building up to me doing a backside 180 over my box, which I've also never done. So obviously it's not the same as doing a fakie ollie over a trash can, but it might as well be for me. First things first, let's get a warm up and then do some Tyshawn tricks with some Adidas Tyshawn Lows. Let's get it. So just real quick, right off the bat, these shoes feel very like slim for a puffy shoe, but puffy for a slim shoe, if that makes sense. So like when I was a kid, puffy shoes were like in, you know what I mean? Adios, Osiris, and these shoes feel a lot puffier than shoes that I've skated in a long time. But the toe box is a lot slimmer than a normal puffy shoe. So it's like a puffy shoe up until the toes, and then it's like a lot slimmer, and then around the ankles it's pretty slim. So it really interesting kind of like mix of old and new. So I don't know what to think about them yet. They're definitely comfortable. My feet aren't hurting, so that's a positive. But yeah, let's keep warming up and hopefully these can help me get a good session today. All right, well that crook just would not go for me. Kind of a longer warm up. My 5.0s and my crooks were not coming for me, but eventually we got them. So even if the crook isn't clean, it's still a new trick. I did a bunch of them, still progress. So let's talk about these shoes. So the shoes definitely feel boxy, like a little bit beefy, but they feel form-fitting, if that makes sense. So they are a lot of shoe, but in a good way. So like the Braille shoes, they were so boxy, it's like you couldn't even feel the board. Whereas this feels like the kind of boxy where it's extending off of your foot. So it is beefier, but it's still an extension of your foot. Like it fits to your foot well. It's definitely, my feet feel really, really protected in like every way. The upper feels like, you know, if the board hits my foot, I'll be fine. The outsole is surprisingly comfortable. I mean, there's like, the insole is like paper thin, but the outsole is actually really, really comfortable. Like it's kind of like soft, but not squishy. I would say it's like the perfect texture for skating. That's exactly what you want. It's to be comfortable, but not feel squishy. Anyway, we still have one final test with these shoes, and that's if we can do our Tyshawn type tricks in the Tyshawn shoes. So gonna head over to the flat bar, get our front 180, back 180, kickflip and heel flip. That's gonna be a huge challenge. And then we'll head over to the ledge and try and do ollie, front 180 and back 180. So let's get it. So stoked on how that heel flip turned out. I got a few sketchy ones. I'm just waiting for that clean one. Hell yeah. Let's get the 180 front side and back side over the box because running out of battery. Hopefully we can get this done before the battery dies. Let's get it. Okay guys, I'm gonna wrap this up quick because my battery's gonna die, but that session went super well. I was a little worried about the shoes being bulkier than the Van Skate slip-ons or the Shanes, for example, but I was able to adapt and overcome. But no, I was able to get used to these shoes, and now honestly, like looking at them trips me out that I'm wearing such bulky shoes, but I gotta say, the comfort of them as well as the impact support gave me a lot of confidence to really jump high because I wasn't worried about my feet getting hurt, which typically I skate shoes with a ton of board feel, and that's always a concern, is whether or not I'm gonna hurt my feet. So that was like a real big eye-opener. So for first session with these shoes, I am super stoked that I made the decision to buy them. I would definitely recommend them if you're thinking about getting these shoes. I know they're going out like quick. I saw some for resale for like 200 bucks. I got mine on the Adidas app, and I don't know if they're still in stock there, but they were just the normal retail price of like, I think it was like $90 after shipping. So yeah, really pleasantly surprised with how well I skated with these shoes. Super stoked on that heel flip. That worked exactly how I would have wanted it to. And then that back 180, probably, maybe it just looked horrible, but I did it first try. And I've been really wanting to learn how to get my back 180s higher. And so I've been picturing ollie late back 180 because eventually I want to be able to do back lips. I have a problem doing that ollie and then late back 180, and so that's kind of what I was thinking with that back 180. I knew the battery was gonna die, so I did it just full commitment, ollie late back 180. Probably didn't look late, but that's what was going on in my head, and yeah, that worked out. Whew. Good session, dude. I am stoked. All right, guys, if you want to see more videos like this one, make sure to comment. I mean, you can you'd probably subscribe. And if you want to see all my videos, I post 6 a week. Turn on the notifications. You can follow me on Instagram at @thelocaljoe. Remember to make every single day a Friday. If you want to see what I'm skating, all the links to everything that I'm riding are in the description below. Make every single day a Friday, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.